nanti kelinonnya akan ke pesawat kayaknya.
Nggak pakai cabin.
Hari ini nggak pakai cabin one.
Di dalam cabin one.
Tapi secara CASR kita boleh terbang 4.
Ya kalau 4 memang boleh cap, tapi kalau semama cabin one-nya itu boleh atau enggaknya kan itu
Kalau cabin one nggak boleh nggak.
Ya,
Tapi
kan?
kalau aturan cabinnya itu
Bisa.
per seating,
Ya,
per seating configuration.
Ya, sesuai seating capacity boleh kita.
Per 50 dia.
Tadi balik
Ngerti
papan
nggak?
4 orang kan?
Ya nggak apa-apa, yang penting harus ada cabin one 1.
Iya, masalahnya ini nggak ada cabin one gimana?
Nggak bisa. Emang nggak ada yang nyerap apa?
Udah habis semua.
Laku.
Last choice ya, Cap.
Kecapean berarti.
Habis semua.
Udah ngantuk banget.
Pakai kembali papan.
Berarti ini ada problem nih. Bagian Halim airside. Sekarang kita lagi menuju ke mana nih? Ke Ambon ya. Kita lagi menuju ke Ambon. Kita kebetulan 3 jam 10 menit. 3 jam 10. Nah, ini penerbangan ini yang udah bangun, tidur, bangun, bercanda, ketawa, ngobrol, tidur belum sampai. Nah, betul.
Tapi ada lagi yang lebih parah. Jayapura.
Ternate. Oh, gitu ya.
Jayapura ada.
Itu juga berat. Jadi ceritanya pramugari kita cuma ada 4, yang satunya misrevise. Ya itu manusiawi lah. Seperti yang saya pernah bilang, kalau tidak pernah salah berarti bukan manusia.
Yang sempurna hanyalah
Tuhan.
yang Maha Kuasa.
Betul. Ya
Manusia
soalnya
tempatnya dosa dan salah. Ya,
kemarin kan saya kan terbang ekstra kru. Kaptennya bikin salah, biasalah netizen tuh sukanya komplainin orang lah. Ya kalau nggak salah bukan manusia, benar nggak? Kamu nggak pernah salah? Banyak lah ya kan.
Jangan tanya salahnya, Cap, tanya dosanya banyak nggak?
Nah, jadi masalah akan selalu muncul. Tapi bagaimana cara kita menyikapi masalah tersebut? Bukan begitu, benar nggak?
Pagi-pagi suruh marah dari Kepo.
Ya, oke, benar nggak?
Saya telepon Bani ya, Cap.
Bebas, pokoknya terserah.
Ntar Cap
Paling nggak pakai minuman dulu ya, Cap.
Boleh nggak masalah. Yang penting di gini loh.
yang ngomong nih.
Coba. Kenapa kamu takut? Sini saya ngurus.
Gak enak saya, Cap.
Nggak apa-apa. Nggak, kita sih basically maafin. Karena saya juga bisa terjadi sama saya begitu juga kan.
Halo Mbak, maaf ini Cap mau ngomong Mbak.
Halo.
Vincent, aku telat.
Nggak masalah Mbak. Nanti Mbak sudah posisi di mana? Di mana?
Rambutan, kampung rambutan.
Oke. Estimasi boleh nggak dikasih tahu ke kita jam berapa estimasi sampainya? Jadi kita bisa atur di sini boardingnya jam berapa.
Kira-kira 15 menit lagi katanya.
Oh, aku gitu aman ya. Ya udah, itu mah aman. Kalau begitu mah aman. Ya. Saya khawatirnya itu masih jam 6 baru sampai. Ya udah kita atur di sini, nanti boarding kita taruh cabin 4-nya di depan. Sisanya nanti kita tunggulah aman kok, ya.
Sip, aja loh.
Oke, santai, nyantai aja, jangan buru-buru, jangan ngebut-ngebut nanti celaka. Oke? Oke.
Sip.
Oke, terima kasih.
Terima kasih ya Mbak.
Ya.
Ya. Hello Luis Viras, greeting from Bolivia. Ada orang. Polish viewer on board. Hello from Polish. Ini dari Polandia. Yes. They require us to do alcohol check and medical check before flight. Greeting from Melbourne. Hello, how are you? Dari Sydney, Cap. Mantap. Susah. Berapa?
120
Zero ya. Lihat ya. Saya non alkohol. Don't worry. I'm not an alcoholic and I'm not a drug user. I'm just a regular person, a normal life, and having a very nice job.
120 plus 90. Sign. Oke, thank you. Ya, kasih
Greeting
kita.
from Turkey. Very interesting. All of my viewers are now from the worldwide. Yeah. Say hi from our crew. This man is what we call a Surya Lepong. I like how to pronounce the name of the Surya Lepong. Let's go. We should go into the aircraft and we prepare everything nicely. So I will do an external walk around and you will do
Mas, makasih ya.
preparation inside. Guys, thank you very much. Good day. Here is in the operation office here. Oh, yes. This is not the Soekarno-Hatta International Airport. This is actually the Halim Perdana Kusuma Airport. Yes, that is a Citylink crew. And what looks interesting is, you see, this airplane's on the right side is the one that I've flown before. Yeah, today I'll speak in English, so because most of the time I'm speaking in Indonesian language, but since today there's plenty of people from English, I mean from Poland, from Turkey, and Singapore, Australia. I'll be glad to speak it in English for you guys this time. You can see this airplane is a Citylink airplane. I used to fly this airline before, but both airplanes are similar. I flew A320. Oh, Golf Lima Zulu. Yeah, I flew this one before. And here is our airplane today. We're going to depart to Ambon. To Ambon is going to be 3 hours and 10 minutes. Now you can see, this is my co-pilot Surya Lepong, and Batik Air requires us to depart with 5 flight attendants. But according to the regulation, okay. By the regulation, we're required to bring 4 flight attendants in order for us to depart with this A320 aircraft. But since we are premium airline, they're going to give us extra cabin. So I'm not going to turn on the. Okay, now I'm going to do an external go. And my English is suck. Now we're going to do an external walk around. You can see our airplane are very well maintained here. All the pipes and the hydraulic lines are pretty nice. Everything looks pretty nice, and you see, this is a special LED lighting. So you can can see the lights are more brighter. Now this is a combination between LED and the regular lights. I love the LEDs. The LEDs is pretty much brighter in some point. You can see the oxygen discharge are required to be in the green color. So as you can see, we require to examine all of these sensors to make sure the airplane is going to work correctly. Because you know, one time, one aircraft is covered in tape. This is the static port. If that thing is covered with things, you'll not be able to get a good altitude indication. Your altitude indication will be incorrect, and one aircraft crashed because of that. No, this is not an A320neo. This is a regular A320, what we call A320ceo. How can we tell? A320ceo, we have a shocklet. Everything is placed correctly, and you can see someone is sleeping inside. Look. Maybe they're very tired. You see? You can see the feet. Looks nice, huh? It's definitely a good entertainment for us. Early morning. This is indeed the loudest part of the aircraft. How we refuel the airplane. You just open and put it in refueling mode, and we adjust whatever the number is. You know what I'm afraid of? If this guy is sleeping on the cargo door, I mean in the cargo area, if no one seen them, and they might be locked outside. My English is getting worse now. Everything you need to exercise. I don't use my English that much, so that's why my English is getting worse. But it's a good time for me to practice my English now with you guys. Everything looks normal, looks okay. Now that is a regular A320 with IAE engines. You see? This is IAE engines, and I flew that one before. I think that one used to have a vibration very long time ago. Yeah, that is, now this one is A320ceo. You can see the winglet and the shocklet difference. You see? That is what we call a winglet. Actually, a winglet is for Boeing. This is shocklet. There's a regular wingtip. There is a refueling car. I should not be close with them. As we know, we're trying to avoid fuel fumes. The fume may ignite you're using a cell phone, especially with reception. Yeah, all the static discharge looks nice and looks normal. Everything looks interesting. So as you can see here now, we are in Halim Airport instead of Soekarno-Hatta International Airport. So Halim Airport was to be a military airport. Look, nowadays the airplane are the quantity of airplane are too much, too many I mean. Too many of them, you see, the distance between winglet and shocklet are pretty close. Look at them on the left side, all the passenger is completed, and you can see on the left side, you can see the flight attendant. You see, the distance between these two, approximately 10 meters, 15 meters. Now you see that is a beacon light, what we call a beacon light. The red color on the top and the bottom, you can see this is what we call do not get close with the aircraft. So anytime the airplane is turning on their beacon light, everyone should be concerned because something is going to happen with the aircraft. It means the aircraft might be moving in a very short period, and you see now it's moved. So anytime the beacon light is on, you never want to be close into the aircraft. You see? So that is what we call a beacon light. Okay? Airplane. Guys, saya mesti sedikit lebih adil. Follower saya nggak cuman orang Indonesia doang. Ya sekali-sekali boleh dong saya bikin mereka. Saya appreciate mereka nonton. Oke, boarding. I would like to make everyone to feel happy. So in this video today I was speaking English, but next time I will speak in Indonesian again, since most of my followers is going to be Indonesian language. So the airplane is pretty nice. This is the man who sleep in the cargo area. One in the yellow suit. Okay. Okay, now it's my time to go up and prepare the aircraft. Most of the time, the co-pilot did the work already.
26 lagi Cap yang belum check in ya.
Sekarang jam berapa?
Schedule jam 05 Cap.
Kosong 5. 10 menit lagi nggak apa-apa?
10 menit lagi, siap Cap.
10 menit janji lo ya?
Ya kan?
10 menit janji ya?
Siap Cap.
Jangan ditunda ya?
Siap.
Okay. This is the Surya Lepo. Number one, before I start doing anything, I want to clean everything, if possible. Here now.
emergency. 50 degrees, speed 10 knots, visibility 7 kilometers, present weather. Now, clouds scatter 1800 feet, temperature 3 centigrade.
Okay, let us check what is our defect in the airplanes. Whoa, no defect. Nice. You see how they maintain this airplane very well. So Lepong is copying the weather data from the airport.
Arrival runway 84, departure runway 84, weather reported 1030 UTC, unit 05.
Today I'm not going to record GoPro. I have few flights already in Ambon, not this time probably. And today I'm going to focus to speak with you guys here. So let us check any complaints. Okay, no complaints. Thank you for your compliment. MMBF 3130. There's no issue. Nice aircraft. Yeah, perfect, man. There's no complaint for the last 2 or 3 flights. So basically an airplane required to be released by a maintenance before we were able to fly this airplane. Look. So the engineer need to check the airplane condition and examine everything according in Airbus AMM task. And once everything is done and they're bringing the pretty standard and they will sign. So this sign means any problem with the technical side, this guy will be responsibility. Yes?
Untuk kedatangan harga skuter ini pesawat sangat sekarang.
Apa ini maksudnya?
Checklistan Anda, Bro.
Oh, kamu sudah cek semua?
Ini masalah sistem aktif.
Oke. Ini kok kosong?
Yang ini checklistan.
Oh. Ini LUF ya, bukan LUR. Kalau ini
Emergency lagi ya?
iya betul. Kenapa mau periksa lagi?
Makasih banyak kan?
Terima kasih. So I write down my name. I have an awful handwriting here. Looks like a doctor. Most of our doctor here, they write like me. Yes.
Sorry telat.
Santai. Terus seperti yang gue bilang kan, manusia bikin salah. Nanti nggak cuman lu, nanti gue bisa aja bikin salah. Ntar besok bisa si Lepong, bener nggak? Kalau kita udah salah kita maafin. Oke? Yang penting flight time-nya adalah 3 jam 10 menit dan baliknya 3 jam 10 menit. Penerbangan ke sana 30 kita 30 kita numpangnya berapa sih? Numpangnya berapa coba cek?
Tadi 104.
Hah?
Depan 5.
Berapa?
140.
Baliknya
Baliknya nggak ada.
Ya aku
Enggak.
belum tensi lagi nih.
Ya yang penting ya udahlah atur aja.
Jadi gimana? Turun
Tetep
lagi?
harus. Kalau enggak ntar dipanggil lu.
Iya sih. Jadi
Ya udah,
aku turun nih.
boarding on my command, nanti gua atur lah.
Gitu
Lu
aja ya.
beresin aja. Ini gua udah bilang 10 menit suruh boarding, ntar juga beres.
Ini
sini berapa tingginya?
37 lah ke sana.
37 kurang 38.
38 ya.
Oke deh.
Cus.
Sorry ya, nggak di revise.
Santai.
Jam 11 masih SA soalnya.
Santai. Oke. Writing for what? Yeah, actually here we
3470.
cockpit in English, please.
143470.
Yes, nice. Your English will get better. Okay? From Halim to Ambon. Okay, now we're finished. So today you're going to speak in English today with me for your practice, okay? And it's going to make a lot of better improvement if you're going to use it for regular. I used to speak very fluent in English, but nowadays, because if you don't use it, your English will be lost, you know? So that's why having a good practice in English is pretty nice, always. So now we prepare the aircraft. Takes only a couple of minutes to prepare. Once you're already pretty proficient with this, you'll be able to prepare everything in less than 5 minutes. So the aircraft is still refueling, so they never put on the seatbelt sign and fuel. Why this guy put the manual button?
Mas Ken,
Yes.
ada satu security item Ken.
Okay, we have
Transit
guns.
ke Samu lagi.
We have
Satu
guns.
revolver, 10 amunisi.
Okay, we have 10 ammunition and one revolver. Okay, this is police gun from the police. Okay, I accept. Thank you. Okay, everything is well prepared. So now we're going to check. Okay, bye. 7 lights should pop on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. The other one. Engine fire test number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay. Appear should be a 5 light here. Okay, so everything is prepared already. Now go into this FMGS. FMGS has been prepared by Surya Lepong, and definitely we should check whatever he did to us. Okay. Here we have database still valid from Halim to Ambon. So proposed is 55,000, and we have alternates to Makassar. Alternates 24, 37,000. Runway to 4 departure. Lepong, never put from Halim to Kasal direct, never, because we are on radar vector. We don't want the airplanes to fly the route that is not cleared for us. We're not cleared to fly this, so always leave it in flight plan discontinuity. So anytime you expect radar vector, we leave in the flight plan discontinuity. So we see The airplane is pretty smart already. So once you took off, and it will maintain runway heading until 1580, it will revert into the heading mode. You see? Okay.
The flight plan is continuing.
Yes, it's okay. Leave it like that. So anytime you're given a radar vector or expect a radar vector, for example, you're going to fly to Singapore. There is one after Remes. Sometime you have a radar vector. You don't clear the flight plan discontinuity. Once you clear and you forgot to remove it, or they forgot to give you clearance, if you have flight plan discontinuity upon arrival from Remes, you would say like this: okay, request heading after Remes. You will remember that you don't have way to go. You understand? Or if you forgot, it will revert to heading mode, and then you will feel something is not right, and then you understand what I mean, right? So putting a flight plan discontinuity during radar vector is very nice. You don't need to worry, because all of this calculation, the time and the distance, is calculated by direct from this point to this point, even though it is not connected, but it is calculated direct from A to B. Understood? So
the flight plan.
there is no actually a good reason why to clear this, because you don't have clearance to go from here to here. So if you, most likely you will get extended runway heading. Okay, so this just to let you know. Okay, never cleared this during weather vector. Most of the captain don't know, and they'll just clear it, and that is not right to do. Yeah, because you don't have clearance. If you forgot, you will go inside as something that is. This is Indonesia. It's a bit relaxed. Yeah, they traffic control. But if you go in somewhere in Europe, probably you'll be doomed. Let's say in Australia, doom. Yeah. So our flight plan is correct. Whiskey 52, whiskey 53. This is now.
It is not valid Captain. Information kilo 1030.
It's okay. So as you can see now, our actual weather is clear weather, and our elevation should be 50. Yeah. So
What the 1008?
yes. Okay. That map set. So every time we fly, the best thing is to share your knowledge or experience to your first officer, because they like to learn. Please use flaps 1 today. Okay, so the FMGS preparation is done. RPR, FT constraint, dash 5000, runway heading. Okay, so looks nice here. Okay, everything is prepared here. The next is how do you calculate performance? Any app or papers? We still use papers. Yes.
Cateringnya belum ada, pesawatnya bagus.
Hey, do me a favor, speak in English for these guys.
There is no catering right now, but the Balikpapan aircraft is already closed, and there is no defect in CML, and
Okay.
emergency equipment are good.
Okay.
We are starting the boarding. Start from wheelchair. We have 2 wheelchair.
Okay. Copy. So I believe in you. I trust in you.
Ini apa sih?
A lot of people, these guys who is watching is guy from Australia, guys from Singapore, guy from Malaysia, from Turkey, from Bolivia. So that's why this time is a special moment for you guys. I will speak in English just for you guys. So if you ever want to see our flight in Flight Radar, you can follow us on the flight number is ID 7773. It's a 773. Okay, you see, she looks like just woke up.
Iya emang.
It's okay. This is a long flight, so it's time to rest. Oh, someone from Italy.
Apa?
Que paso? Mbak IG-nya apa katanya?
IG-nya. Aduh. Susah ngejanya. IG alay soalnya.
IG alay. Okay guys, you can see our passengers start to come.
Apa sih ini YouTube?
YouTube.
Oh.
The airplane
Minumnya
is
belum ada ya? Minumnya belum ada ya? Cateringnya belum nempel soalnya.
so the refueling is
Udah
completed.
bagus.
So we turn on the seatbelt sign now.
Tapi nggak ada. Kok keluar ya?
Yes. So when we leave, we have to learn how to forgive people, because if we cannot forgive people, we cannot work with people. So it is typical to be a first officer and to be wrong, especially. And you see, the hard time of being a first officer is every captain, because I was there, because I was a first officer before. It's quite difficult to tell what this captain wants to do, even though they're guarded with some rules and the SOP. But here, there is still people still have their own personality. Yeah, I flew with some people from Europe, from people from other countries. So we deal with different personality. So it's typical for a first officer if they get it wrong, and some captain will speak in harder than the other captains, and it's possible. So it's actually pretty normal here, as you can see. Lepo, do people get angry sometimes, captain?
No, never.
Never?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. So it's typical, yeah, because you cannot make everything all 100% correct. It's human. It's human. Hello from Toulouse. Bon voyage, Cap. Yes, thank you. Bon appetit. Oui. I miss France, but it gets scary now. A lot of Indonesian tourists got robbed in France, typically in Paris. So it gets scary. But this year I'm planning to go to Canada. Yeah, it's been a while since I have my holiday. Hello, Cap. I'm from Bandung. Captain, why cruising always at 37,000 or 38,000? I try not to be that high if possible. Picking appropriate cruising flight level are very crucial for the flight, because it is definitely going to affect your fuel performance. So if you will have optimum fuel, like here you can see. Look, our optimum altitude is 35,000 feet. So if we fly below 35,000 and we fly at 33,000, we're burning more fuel. And if you fly at 37,000 even,
and it's going to make us to burn more fuel. You can see now, yeah. So if we fly at 37,000, Captain, you said it is going to burn more fuel, but what? Yeah, but you must think about something. The fuel is burning all the time when we fly. So let's say in 37,000, right now it's 35,000, but within 1 hour and 1.5 hours, the optimum flight will increase to 37,000 feet. So that is what we call a steep climb procedure. We put the highest recommended maximum first. If we expect a good weather and we don't expect moderate turbulence, we can do this. So I prefer to do it because if we stick in 35,000 and we're unable to climb to 37,000 feet, so the efficiency is going to be less. So 38,000 is because I know the ratio of the passenger, how many passenger we are going to carry. So we're going to expect to fly in 38,000 feet. And as well, if you fly in high load, you can always climb to the higher altitude after the fuel is being burned. I hope my English is pretty well and everyone can understand my English, since I've not used my English for a lot of time, for quite some time. Yes. Say hi to Andri Prihatna. Good morning, Mr. Edo. Yes. Hold on, please. Okay. Captain, what is the same flying Boeing? What is the same? What is the same? I think you mean that what is the difference between Boeing and Airbus? If you say Boeing and Airbus, it is very different. Boeing is a company in Seattle and Airbus is a company in Toulouse, France. So that is a company. If you ask what is the difference between Airbus A320 with the Boeing 737 NG, that is more correct. Now, I flew with people who's flown a Boeing before, like that one, and most of them now love Airbus because the load of what people done, their job duties are being too much in the Boeing. Okay, makasih Om. So most of them, once they move to Airbus and everyone say, this is less work. If you do 4 landing in Airbus, it's just like 8 landings in Boeings, they said. But for me, I don't know. That is just what people said. I don't know. I never flew Boeing before. I have the rating, but for me, I'm just telling you what people said. So the disclaimer is, guys, please don't blame me on this because this is what most people told me. So that is just what I share to you. So please don't judge me if I choose Airbus. I do choose Airbus over Boeing. I love how you clean your panel with tissue. Show the big commitment on the job. It's like, and it is not actually. Okay, thank you. It's not actually a commitment. It is just like I like to clean stuff because people like to use oil. You see, their head is full of oil. And I always warn the first officer, Lepong,
Yes.
please remember, eat with your right hand. Don't use your left hand. Otherwise it will mess up my controls again, okay?
It's just joking.
Yeah, man. Look, I've cleaned everything, but one first officer just took a French fries and they just eat and they put all the hands in all that I've cleaned already. And that is not nice. And then it's easy. I will tell them, okay, sorry, you're not flying next time because your left hand is full of oil. So I'm not going. So you fly next time. I'm captain, I fly. Yeah, so we've cleaned everything. So you can see our seating here. The Airbus, this is what we call a side stick. A very small device, but you can see this small device are very powerful. This is controlled by a flight control computer. So you give command to the FCC. Let's say, I want the airplane to turn 2 degrees left, or let's say 10 degrees left. So in normal airplanes it will varies. The amount you apply in the control pressure is varies based on your speed. The higher the speed, the less movement on the stick, but the less speed you will have what we call less speed, you require more controls. But in this side stick is very different. You see, they give command 10 degrees. It doesn't matter if you turn to the left or to the right. We have an extra crew. Some people is coming inside of our airplanes. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, that's a Wings Air. Yes, this is a Wings Air. Probably they're going to come here. Okay, so I love this. What time left? How many time left? So our schedule is going to be 06:05. So we have approximately 30 minutes. But normally I close door about 10 minutes before. Always do this English cap. Sorry, I cannot use English all the time. I'm going to use my English at this time only because this is my appreciation for people who followed me, who is not actually from Indonesia and want us to speak in English. This video is for you guys because most of the time, and even next time, I will do my video in Indonesian language because most of our customer. Yes, please enter. Actually, my English is getting worse now. Used to be I spoke in more fluent. Now, morning Cap, how about your flight yesterday to Pontianak? It was smooth? Yeah. It was very smooth. Okay, what is the wheel near to the throttle stick? This one, what we call trim horizontal stabilizer, THS. And you can move this, you can see, because it is cable connected to the surface. Halo Cap, apa kabar? Sampai jumpa. So this man is a Wings Air captain. So he's joining us in the extra crew. Glad to know you since 3-4 years ago. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad to see you guys. Guys follow me for quite a long time. We should put some music. Still have about 20 minutes. married? Yes, I indeed married. Yang mana nih yang nggak dibales? Take off flaps berapa? Take off flaps 1. Tadi udah dibahas ya. Setel dulu. Oh iya ya. Did you ever face a go-round before? Yeah, of course, indeed. Go-round is always beautiful. So for you guys who fly, don't be afraid. People are trained to do a go-round, and I would love to do a go-round if possible. For me, I always think like this. Oh, if I can exercise go-round in the real airplane, it's much more better. So it is very nice if you can change your way of thinking like that. Because everyone hates go-round. You've been flying for quite a long time and you want to land. Everyone wants to land. Passenger want to land. Co-pilot wants to. But something not going as what you expected. So just do a go-around. It's not going to take too much time. And just think about it as a practice for you. Never do a go-around in real aircraft, so we just do it. So I'm not saying this in different way, but I'm saying this is just to change the perspective how we are going to do things. Yeah. If you change the way you think, it definitely it will change how the way you feel and what you think about go around. So go around is a normal procedure. You see, it's a normal procedure that is being trained for every time. So go around is considered a normal operation. It's not abnormal. Because you see something that is unexpected, you just go around. So you should know how to do a go around. And it is normal for everyone who is more time, more fuel burn. Doesn't matter. I told you before, I also want to land the airplanes as much as you. But if something is not right, you just go and do it one more time and consider as a rehearsal or practice. Just do it one time and just return. That's all. Is it too easy? Why I do go around? Why I do? Yeah. If you don't have a reason why to go around, then why you go around? Then let's say when you yesterday in Pontianak, the cloud base is 400 feet. So that means if the minimum is 300 feet, the cloud base is 400 feet. So that means I require to fly this airplane. When I get close to the minimum, then I will get prepared. If on about 400, a little bit below, the airplane is not visible, then I will just initiate a go round. No question asked, because everyone knows, every pilot knows, if we cannot see the runway by the minimum, we are required to commence a go round. Go round is not bad. It's always a good thing. You never know. If I'm as a passenger, if we do a go round, I'm not scared. I always think, it's good. The pilot is doing a go round because he's not forcing it. I'll tell you one story. I did a 3-time go around on this actually Halim airport. I have a lot of fuel back then, and the alternate was in raining condition. And you see, when we approach, we'll get holding. We hold approximately 1 hour already. Because the weather is very bad also in Halim, so we decided to stick on Halim. And we do a holding, and we do the approach. The runway not inside. We initiate go around. Again, we do the second time. We do the second attempt, and the runway is still not inside. We commence to go around, and we continue to hold approximately 15 minutes, and we still have one more time to do, and then we need to divert to any other airplanes at that time. Then we do the approach, and the last time we land. You know what the passenger tell to the flight attendant? Ma'am, the captain is just no good. Maybe the captain is too young. Age has nothing to do with the skill. I've seen people with 20,000 hours that don't perform. It is well known everywhere. You see, I follow the rules. I cannot see the runway, I just commence to go around. Captain, what time we'll finish work today? So our schedule is going to be, so I'm going to say in UTC I'll be landing 2 p.m. Indonesia time. But you know me, I always land before schedule. Mantap Seriously. So everyone thinks that being pilot you cannot sleep. You can't be sleeping. Most of the pilots are sleeping, you know. Not here only. It's everywhere, even major airline, big airline, everyone is sleeping. You fly a couple hours, and these airplanes are permitted to be flown with one pilot. Captain, it's too easy to explain why I didn't go run and why I don't. Yeah, it's right. So many people ask me now. Yes, I'm from Eagle Air. Captain, care to explain which altitude usually you turn on the autopilot? The airplane you can turn on the autopilot at 100 feet above ground level. And you can disengage, and you don't even need to disengage the autopilot during ILS approach, especially category 2. You can do all even category 3, cat 3C, you can do 0 visibility, and you don't need to give an input, and they can do everything for you, auto land. The minimum engagement of autopilot is 100 feet. Understand? But in landing, it depends on what type of approach. For most of the approach is 50 feet below minimum. For non-precision approach, 50 feet below minimum. As I can remember. 50 feet below or above, something above. Because we always disengage further.
Sudah komplit.
Okay. Oke, makasih mas. This is the time.
Masih kan?
Yeah, mas. Yeah. You must not check this when you're ready.
Come with preparation. Good for next couple. I check. Side or no? I think so. Good one.
It's 50,000 bang.
Take off data.
Set. Okay guys, it looks like we're going to do the fight now, and we're getting closer to the end, and thank you very much for watching our videos, and I hope this video is going to make you feel what it likes to become a pilot. And I really appreciate you guys to watch all my channels. If you like these videos, don't forget to hit like or subscribe, and please support me to keep doing this video for you guys. Please leave a comment or anything. I will try to get to you. Complete?
143.
Okay,
The
thank you.
wheelchairs.
Okay, thank you very much. We're doing
Almost ya.
Okay guys, so this is the end, and see you next videos, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye bye.
Let's go.
God bless, please.
So,